I just finished the end portal at this stronghold, and I started gearing up for my quest to get the dragon egg on my SMP. And when I entered, I had realized that I wasn't the only person after this dragon egg, and this player was not just gonna let me have it. So I realized I was gonna have to fight him for it. And so after I potted up, the fight started, and I'm not gonna lie, the audio from my fight, well, my voice, it got really corrupted, so I'm really just gonna commentate over the fight. And when the fight started, I realized I was outmatched. I had severe lag, and I really couldn't even do anything. Like, I was lagging so bad that I could barely even fight this guy. So once the fight started, I literally just started to run. And when I realized that he was doing much more damage to me and a lot of damage to my armor, I just decided to run, because he was using strength 2 potions while I only had strength 1. And I was really scared after, he started doing damage and almost killing me a few times, but this is what happened in the rest of the fight. At this point, I was kind of hopeless. I had burned through all of my notch apples. I had burned through most of my potions. My armor was almost literally like destroyed. I had to use all my XP bottles to repair it, and it couldn't even get fully repaired. I honestly had no hope that I would make it through this fight. So I decided that I would just have one last stand, and that I wouldn't go out like a runner. I would fight for my honor, and I wanted to die on my shield, if that makes sense. I wanted to die like a fighter. So I decided if he was gonna kill me, I wasn't gonna let him kill me while I was running. I was gonna stand and fight for the dragon egg, whether I win or lose. I actually did it. I actually won this fight that I literally had no hope in myself winning. Like, this was a crazy moment. I literally had beaten this guy with no resources. He had everything, and my armor was about to break too. And it's crazy, bro, that I actually won. But I beat the Ender Dragon. I took the egg, and this may come as a surprise to you, especially seeing as this guy was late in my last like 2 videos of me fighting him. But I actually teamed up with this player because I really didn't have any real teammates. I had allies, but I never had a teammate, and I knew a bunch more players were going to be added to this server soon, so I decided to team up with this player, and together we went out and looted a bunch of end cities. I ended up getting 3 elytras. He only got 1 because, you know, I'm the big boss. But after I got the 3 elytras, I flew home and I actually retrimmed my armor because I honestly thought it looked like really ugly. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of just like spammed random trims. But after this retrim, bro, you do not tell me this is not hard. This armor is beautiful. But then I flew back to the end all the way. Like, bro, you will not believe how far this fucking stronghold is from my base. And it's literally, I got the worst stronghold too. It's literally just the portal. There's no other rooms. But I came back, I made another portal, so it's slightly less, you know, of a pain to like go all the way there. And I started making an end base, and you will see what I mean in just 1 second. And so after I turned some endstone into endstone bricks and stairs, I went over back to the little spawn platform room thing, and I started making it look a little nicer by turning it into like stairs and expanding it. So basically it was like, you know, more pleasant to walk through it. But once I finished doing that and like making the overall just like end room spawn thing like look nicer, I decided to build a little building thing for it, kind of like a little spruce and stone brick type thing. And I think it turned out pretty good. After like I was basically it's not a big building, it's really just the stairway down and up. But you know, once I finished it, it came out like this, and I think it looks pretty good. You know, just placing those freaking like stair blocks was such a pain, but I think it came out pretty good, honestly. And basically once I finished that, I started like kind of flattening the area around the like main portal thing, like where the dragon perch is. And I was basically doing this for a while. Like, bro, you would not believe how long it takes for no reason. But when I finished it, I started to basically make kind of like pathways around with endstone brick, like on each of the 4 sides of the portal. And basically my like idea for this is I'm gonna have like different farms or like storage type things on each side, and I think the paths turn out pretty good, honestly. And once I finished that, I started like placing some chorus fruit to start like the little farming district on one of the sides. And after that, I made this little storage area, and you know, it's really just a small storage thing to store the blocks I'm gonna use and stuff. And when I finished that, I started basically connecting the path to the little spawn house type thing. And when I finished that, you know, that's really all I did basically. And that's pretty much it for this video. I'm definitely gonna make a part 2, like, you know, I'm gonna show you like building the other farms and stuff. But you know, I don't know when that's gonna come out. I don't know when I'm gonna finish that. In the meantime, I have another building kind of type video I have planned that I'm actually filming now, and I've been filming for a while. But yeah, so basically, you know, if y'all are excited to see that video, you know, let me know, comment down below, and I'll make it happen. You know, give me some ideas on what I should build in there. Not just like build ideas, like farms too, like what type of farms I should have down there. And yeah, I'll see you on the next video. Appreciate y'all for watching.